can talk to? I might want to make a flood complaint, but I just have some general questions about, well, flooding and stuff like that.
Okay, one moment. Good morning, this is Gail.
Who is this?
This is Gail.
Hi, Gail. Are you like a hydrologist down there or someone like that?
That's right.
Okay. I had some questions. Some neighbors put up well, they built up with dirt and they blocked some water. Can they do that?
Let me go to my map here.
Well, I just want to ask some general questions. I'm not sure I want to make a complaint on these guys yet.
Right.
I might want to try to talk to them, but...
You know, it's up to you. You can give me your address, and I can give you specific information. I'm not going to be pursuing anything unless you fill out.
Okay, I know. That's why I just need some general answers. Right. Like they put up.
I can give you general answers, but like fill in some dirt. Can you give me the dimensions?
The waterway.
This is my mom here. We're talking about an area by
Give me the dimensions. How high, how long, how wide?
Well, basically, a couple properties long. A couple neighbors are now trying to stop water from going on each other's properties, which is going to start a chain reaction possibly of events. And other neighbors might try to build up. And a block wall already went up. And well, that's one of my questions.
Okay.
Everybody else is doing.
Sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So to give you general information, I'm a little. So you mentioned some earthen, and I was asking for the dimensions of the earth that they build up.
From 6 to 12 inches in areas. It could be as much as 2 feet in other lower areas. But.
So it's 6 to 12 inches high.
In general, in areas, yes, but let me get a specific question on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Can I build a block wall without a permit? The shorter block walls that you don't need a permit to block the water.
Are you in a floodplain?
Yeah.
Okay. No, you need a permit to build a block wall in a floodplain.
Do you guys have those permits down there at your office?
Need a permit to build a fence in a floodplain.
Okay.
If someone builds up earthwork that diverts flow during flood time to a neighbor's property or something, we're interested in that as well.
Because is there like criminal charges for that, or what would?
Well, what we have, and actually you can do this confidentially. We do have a complaint, drainage, what we call a drainage complaint process.
Uh-huh.
Now, I will have to get specifics. I will have to get your name, and I will have to get your phone. Just wait. I will have to get your phone, and I will have to get the properties and the exact locations and the exact problem. However, we do have a way that we can detach your name from the complaint, and it'll be in the name of our investigator. And so your name will not be on the record.
Oh, I see. That's interesting. So let me just put another kind of specific question out there in theory. If the neighbors don't want to allow water to go through, if I tried to copy what they're doing and put up a block wall without a permit or something, then I could probably be charged criminally or something for some ordinance violation or something like that, probably.
If once we became aware of the block wall through whatever means, that could be if you applied for a permit for any other improvement on your property and it was routed to us, we would require that the block wall be made to conform to our ordinance before you could make any other improvement on your property. Or if someone complained about it, we might initiate, the process wherein we ask you to, make the wall conforming or remove it or...
What would make it conform?
We have specific requirements for block walls and floodplains. Do you have access to a computer?
We can get access to one, but at the moment, we're not
Okay.
at one.
Those requirements are online. You would go to the Regional Flood Control website, and in the left-hand side, once you get to the Regional Flood Control,
Okay.
on the left-hand side, there'll be a brown column, and it'll say Ordinance, Policies, and Procedures. And you want to click on that, and when you get to the Policies and Procedures, look through it. There will be a policy regarding walls and fences in floodplains.
I see. I was at there was just recently some kind of flood control meeting at a school, and I think there was a Mr. Zimmerman there. But there was some guy there that was speaking about the flood control use permit and something about a contractual agreement in there that the person getting the permit waives their right to go back on Pima County from approval of the permit if any problems arise from approval of the permit. Do you know anything about
Can
that?
you slow down and repeat that?
Someone at the flood control meeting was
Right.
very vocal talking about a floodplain use permit, and within that permit is verbiage that gets the applicant to waive their rights to redress to sue the county basically if any problems arise from approval of the permit.
Right. That's a standard covenant document that we require with all our floodplain use permits.
Okay, see, next question then.
And that's basically, it does two things. Number one, it acknowledges that there are flooding or erosion hazard issues on the property. Number two, and it is a hold harmless agreement for the county if there is ever any damage due to flooding or erosion. The covenant document, the agreement runs with the land. So if somebody signs that document as the property owner and then sells their property, it runs with the land. It doesn't stay with you for,
That's not fair.
That's not fair to the people. Huh. Okay, my next question then. If I get one of these flood control use permits and I build a block wall and then you guys approve it, and then if the neighbors try to sue me, is it all on me, or because you guys approved it, do you guys keep your foot in the pile of poop, or what do you guys do if something happens from approval of the permit and then there's a big OK Corral situation between neighbors or something?
I am a hydrologist here. I've never been involved in anything legal regarding, lawsuits back and forth. That's something that upper management here would deal with, and I do not know, the extent, and, I really couldn't say.
So
Our involvement, I would think, would be limited to, this is what we approved. We do ask people to sign covenants when we do approve a wall. And the verbiage in the covenant for a wall does say, if the wall, I better take a look at what it exactly is, okay? Because I don't want to give you the wrong, so let me go there. We do have verbiage in there regarding if the fence or wall creates a hazard to adjacent properties at any time in the future, it shall be the owner's responsibility to make any and all necessary alterations to eliminate the hazard, including but not limited to the complete removal of the fence or wall. Well, permits for walls, but we don't want anyone to ever have a wall on their property that causes worse flooding on it.
Let their walls go up.
Before we issue a permit, right?
But in the permit, you're holding yourself blameless and make it all on us? I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. That doesn't sound like I want to even get a permit. I'd rather just do it without. Because you're going to hold me blameless anyway.
Okay, hold on.
Hold you blameless.
Just hold on a second here. Wait, just give me a couple of seconds to think. Hold on a couple of
Well,
seconds.